I made and uploaded a short video on Gabon official being removed by the military from his position. He happens to be European. And if he's biracial, I don't know, but he looked definitely European. With that being said, initially when it was uploaded, in terms of the description, it said Niger. And as soon as I found out, less than 5 minutes from my upload, I changed the description. However, while changing the description, after I saved the information, I looked down at the comment section, and out of the blue, this guy comes from nowhere. At that point in time, I don't think the video had over 5 views, literally, okay? Comes and corrects me, and then he corrects himself that I already corrected it. Now the same person, and I hope that you're watching, has come back the next morning to go back and forth with me about what I know or what I don't know. Let me inform you of something. You don't know what country I've traveled to unless you work for the CIA, sir. Okay? That's number one. Number two, you don't know any of my friends or family members and where I live most of my adult life, like as in right down the street from Embassy Row. Okay? You don't know. Number 3 or 4, you don't know that the family member that I've had in my life for over 20 years was a top diplomat from Central Africa, a Francophone country. So I am not surprised that any of the Francophone countries are standing up, because a lot of them, don't really care for the way that their relationship is with France, in case you didn't know. And there are other countries out there that they can compare it to, but based on the nature of the relationship, they oftentimes don't have the opportunity to choose who and what countries they'll do business with. So before you go telling someone who they are because you're assuming something, I think you better think again. Number 4 or 5, I am African American. Most of African Americans, based on history, is said to come from the Sahel region, West Africa primarily, including Central Congo, okay? So maybe you didn't know that, but I know that. So I take a very close interest in that. Not only do I have friends and family who are from both East and West Africa because family members have married those people, but I also have close relationships with people that were diplomats, including those that have became a part of my family over 20 years and really more. So before you decide that someone that is not from Africa directly, although my origins is from Africa, and that region is where they supposedly enslaved a lot of us and brought us here, before you just assume that someone doesn't know, I think highly suggest you go to some of the other content creators that have over 1 million subscribers, who really don't know what they're talking about, have no relationship, both personal nor professional, with anything, have never even had the experience of such, but yet seem to be talking on those particular issues. I highly suggest you go to that page before you come over here to mine, telling me what I know and what I don't know. You have spent both yesterday evening and today, I don't know what time it is in your country or where you're at located, trying to correct me on something when there's no correction to be made, sir. There's no correction to be made. I do know what I'm talking about. And I would really like you to be able to tell my family member from Central Africa that my sentiments that I'm expressing about how the African Francophone countries really feel about France and their business affairs and managing their country and the nature of their relationship is not real, okay? But unfortunately, you won't get the opportunity, because he is a diplomat and retired as a diplomat, to tell him that. Nor will I give you the opportunity to let you know his name. But I will tell you, I, unlike a lot of content creators, especially those that have over 1 million subscribers, because I know plenty, one in particular I can name right off the top of my head, that talk about issues they know nothing about it, have never experienced. I, on the other hand, not only know a lot about it, I've experienced it, I've lived it, and I know various cultures and traditions in the continent of Africa from both east to west based on where I've lived my adult life in. So please do not come on someone's page telling them what they don't know. You actually have been trying to make a point, but your point has become and is pointless. Thank you.